Welcome back. We're going to do another review, and we're going to do a review on
Family or Fiance.
Why are you holding that mic in your hand like that?
Oh, because I'm on the mic. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, stay tuned for more.
E-dub. Oh.
Okay, so yeah, he got this song in his head and everything. So, all right, let me tell you what this channel is all about. This channel is about positive love, but it's also about reviews. It's about relationships. It's about Courtney and Eddie. It's just about us, okay? So right now we're doing reviews. We just actually came back from a Valentine's getaway and we went to the beach. So that vlog should be coming up shortly if it's not already up.
The only thing we were missing in that beach house was a confession room. I've been in the confession room talking, man, ooh, the juice, the tea. Oh.
All right, you guys, because my husband is on one tonight, and especially when he didn't want to do this video. Okay.
I sure did.
All right, so y'all, when we got back on yesterday, I checked the mail, which was Sunday, and so while we was gone, I got a Valentine's Day card from Ivy, and I wanted to open it on air, so I didn't want to till I got it and everything. So I'm opening it. I just opened it, and so
that's right. Call address on it.
Yeah,
y'all be sending hate mails and stuff to the house.
Okay. So anyway, so we're gonna go and I'm gonna read this card on air, on video, everything.
She's been Facebooking all day.
And so, can you see it? It said Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. Okay, so it's from my friend, and she is out of Texas. So I met her on YouTube. So she has her own YouTube channel, you guys, the Soaring Seaward Family. So it says, hey sis, nothing much. Just wanted to send you some love through the mail. I appreciate you for being a part of my life. Have an amazing love month of February from the Soaring Seaward Family. And then it's a Mickey card, and she loves Mickey and Minnie. Mickey and the gang are here to wish you Valentine's fun. They think you're really special, and so does everyone. And this is their Spread Love 2020. This is so cute. Can you guys see it? Hopefully it's not too blurry. So yes. This is so cute.
Yeah, it's
super petty.
Yeah.
So I don't pay no attention.
They own pictures through. Oh, never mind. I just don't understand it. I really don't get it. I don't understand it. Why would you send your picture? I don't know. Maybe it's a new thing that us old school people don't understand. But
yeah, that's it. You know, people used to send just like they did the Valentine's candy.
And they got the picture with it?
Babe, they had a heart and the candy and all that
they
stuff.
Put their little picture in there, right?
It don't matter. It's what they want to do. It's love month.
Oh.
All right, you guys. All right. Thank you so much, Ivy. I so appreciate it. I'm so proud of you, and many blessings to you and your family. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get it started. Hey.
Oh, no, you want? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't try to ride my coattail, child.
What? You ain't said let's get it started.
No, you trying to get all animated. No, don't do it.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into Family or Fiance. So it started off with Courtney and Justin. As you know, my name is Courtney, but I did not have an attitude like this Courtney on the show, okay?
Actually, she does.
No, your mic ain't even over there. So, and her name is spelled really, really cute, so I like it. All right, so it starts off where they're talking about Courtney and Justin are living together, but they're not having sex. And it seems like they never had sex, but then from the therapist, she said that they had sex and then they started. So Courtney started to feel a little convicted on having sex and not being married. So she just pretty much said, look, we're not going to do this no more. And we're just going to wait until we get married.
That's probably the only reason why Justin agreed to get married. So he can give him some more. Give him some more. Give him some more. Oh.
And so anyway, so it is going to talk about, you know, of course their family is coming in. So you got the bride, which is Courtney, you got her mom, her sister, and her dad that are coming in. And with Justin, the groom, you have his cousin, his mom, and his aunt coming in. So they decided that they're going to do, Courtney is going to do the taste testing and Justin is going to do the dinner with Courtney's family. And when they first come in, Courtney is a little distant, and it seems like there's some issues that's going on with Justin's mom and her, and they never really got along. And so they noticed how distant she was and everything. And so when Courtney's family came, you know, they embraced Justin, they embraced everybody. It seemed like it's really cohesive with Justin and her family, but it's not so much with Justin's family and her. So, yeah, okay. So they're sitting on the couch, and you can chime in anytime you get ready.
No.
They're sitting on the couch, and so while Justin is, well, I think Courtney is showing her family the run of the house, Justin come back and sit down, and you know, they was discussing Courtney before he sat down, and just talking about, you know, how distant she is and how she seems very defensive, and you know, she's very controlling, and she just doesn't embrace us. So they just going in on her.
To me, she seemed like she had the typical angry black woman syndrome. You know, meaning that she's independent, strong, but that strongness kind of crosses the line, if you know what I mean. You know, it's to the point that I felt like Justin, her fiance, was kind of intimidated by her, and he was kind of scared of her.
So you had to say that typical angry.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's all.
They gonna come for you.
No, but
sure
no,
spell his name right.
No. All I'm saying is that you know how they, you know, they stereotypes on black women that's independent and strong, and that's where they get the typical angry black woman from. And I'm not saying that's true, but I'm just saying that's the stereotype some black women get, and that's what she kind of portrayed on the show, you know. And me personally, I feel like she married him because he's willing to take all that from her, because she had to me a nasty attitude, in my opinion. Piece
of work. Okay, so now they sit down and they want all the family to voice their concerns as far as. Make sure that mic is not rubbing up against. So make sure that they voice all of their concerns about
issues.
Yeah, the issues and the concerns with the family.
Which
so
that couple has some issues big time, in my opinion.
So they first talk to Bree, which is Justin's side of the family, right? Yeah. No. I'm sorry, Bree, which is Courtney's sister.
Yeah.
And so she wants Justin to get a backbone. Okay.
Even though her own sister called him out. That's telling you a lot.
And the dad said, Justin,
same thing.
Get a backbone. And the mom said, well, I really and truly don't want y'all to judge Courtney on the past. I want y'all to judge her right now. So
but she still had an attitude right then and there. So it's kind of hard not to judge her for her attitude, how she had it right then and there and now. But yeah.
So let's go on to Aunt Pauline.
Ooh.
So that's
Justin. Before you go, I'll tell you one thing about Aunt Pauline. I guarantee you, if you go in her house, you're gonna have a big cross of Jesus on the wall. Bibles all around the house, but she used to seem like that old school spiritual woman, in my opinion.
Auntie.
Yeah, she brought that.
Like your auntie, ain't it?
You know, she reminded me of. She brought that fire.
So Aunt Pauline wants to get to know Courtney. So she really and truly wants to know more about her. The cousin, which is, I think her name was Paris, she wants to build a relationship with Courtney as well. So it seems like, you know, Justin's family are so distant between, you know, the new family.
Yeah, I don't think it's not.
I meant the bride, the new bride.
To her, yeah.
The mom wants to build a relationship with Courtney without Justin being in the middle of it and communicating with Justin. So everything is seeming to have it to go through Justin.
Justin is, let's keep it real. Justin was a mama's boy. Okay, he was a mama's boy.
Thank you.
And that's why he got himself in a predicament that was hard to get out of. He was trying to please his mom, keep her happy, and please his fiance, keep her happy. And you can't keep two women happy at the same time, you know.
Not two
strong women. Yeah, he was getting pulled apart. He was trying to keep the peace, but sometimes by trying to keep the peace, you're gonna cause more issues by doing that.
Cause chaos.
Yeah.
Courtney can be. So Justin's mom was saying Courtney can be controlling, and this is the statement that she made. Was just like, Whoa. She said, once you give leadership to a woman, you'll never get it back.
And I know where she's coming from that. When she's saying that once a man gives leadership to a woman, that woman's gonna lose respect for that man as a leader, because the woman got to do everything.
That's true.
So that's why his aunt said what she said. And there's a lot of truth to that.
Okay, so they were going to the taste test, and on the car ride,
Silence.
That car ride was awkward.
Silence.
It was total silence. She only talked if they asked her a question. And they was only asking the question just to help break the ice.
And she was looking at the woman. She was pulling a mail. She was pulling a mail. Look at the other guy to fight.
And then his mama said, dog, if she get any closer to that door, she was gonna fall out. So anyway, so they're doing the taste testing, the cake taste test and everything. So they're having conversations. This is the whole point of it, trying to bring up where did they go wrong? Why are they so distant? So Courtney never felt welcome. That's the one thing that she said. She never felt welcome.
Courtney had a wall up. She was real defensive.
Well, we talk about. She's going to talk about that. Yeah. She was saying that Courtney was telling the mom that she said that I heard that you call him a mama's boy. She said, I don't think he's a mama's boy. And she said, Courtney was like, yeah, you never would see that he was a mama's boy because
you the mama.
Yeah, you gonna see that. And so he said, but Justin would go back and tell his mom stuff about Courtney, like this girl too much, she's controlling. So he would go back and say stuff like that. So the mom on the defense trying to protect her son, like, okay, who is this chick?
That's how confusion happens.
Yep.
When one person go back tell the other person one side of the story, and now when that other person comes into the picture, you're gonna be looking out sideways because all you hearing is all the bad things your son or your daughter telling you, So I see the mama point of view because all she's hearing is the bad side her son is telling her about Courtney.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at you sideways too.
And they also talk about Courtney body language. Paris was saying, like, sometimes you just seem like you don't want to talk. It's like your body language, and she was getting it to him while they were talking. Her body language was
eyes
hard.
rolling, neck rolling,
hands.
Now, what that reminds you of? There you go. That's what I'm saying. That's what. Yep.
And so, the auntie was saying, okay, so on Facebook, Justin had made a post and said, it's good to have a strong black woman, a strong woman, or something on your corner. And the auntie on Facebook said, not a strong woman, but a virtuous woman.
Ooh, came with the thunder, baby.
She was like, they talked about that. Like, what does that mean? And she was just saying what the Bible was saying. You need to have the man need to be the one that's strong. Right. You need to have a virtuous woman. And so it's just like, okay.
Now see, Courtney wasn't hearing that because she's one of these new type women, these new millennials. And she said, well, we're not playing no junior role here. You know what I'm saying? We're a team. But the aunt was coming from the spiritual, biblical place, stating that, the man should lead, he should be the strong one, But Courtney wasn't hearing that. So
now they're doing dinner with Justin. So they're talking, and Justin seems to be very comfortable with her family.
Yeah, he did.
And they seem to be very comfortable with him. But they was talking, everything is about Courtney. So they're talking about how controlling Courtney is. And Justin is expressing his feelings and pretty much saying that, sometimes Courtney get mad when he want to go somewhere and all that stuff. And he was talking about, his mom and her not getting along and her facial expressions and all that. And see, her sister know her. He was like, yep, them facial expressions, she be doing this and she be doing that. It's like, so sometimes she gets attitude when he want to go somewhere. And so
he don't go. Yeah. And that's on him.
Yeah, he pretty much was like, okay.
Yeah, he caves in. Yeah, he caves in all the time.
So it just seems like that he weak.
Yeah, and that's why she picked him. A strong brother? No, what? All right, deuces. I'm going anyway. You just had to deal with it.
Yeah. So,
but they young too. They young. Yeah,
because she said she was 26.
Yeah, they young.
All right, so now they're having a sit-down dinner, And at the table, it got kind of heated. They was talking about a whole bunch of stuff. So I didn't even jot all them details down, but it got intense because they have, of course, once again, people are talking about Courtney's attitude and her controlling ways. Even her family is saying this. And so they was talking about, you want to say something?
No, that's when she got up?
No.
Oh.
So then they was talking about Justin pretty much being in the middle of everything. Like he's playing, like my husband was saying earlier, he's playing the middleman. So he's trying to keep it calm on both sides, but he actually is causing chaos.
And the reason why I know this, because I've done it.
Yeah,
okay, I know from experience I've done it. Trying to please everybody, to make everybody happy. Yep. Sometimes all you can do is to sit back and just let it happen natural. Let everybody just let stuff be organic. Go flow, And so anyway, so his mama brought up the time where she was in the hospital and Courtney came up there, and instead of her, you know, I think she said she may have gave her a hug, but she just seems really standoffish and disinterested, and it made it feel like Justin drug her up there. And so anyway, she was just saying, you was up there on your phone and you went in, and at that point, everybody was coming down on her. She was just like, I can't take this no more. And she just walked out. Man, she threw a tantrum. It's the type of person, it got a little too uncomfortable for her because everybody came down on her, but you basically called her out and she got up and left the table.
Yep.
Throwing a tantrum, man.
That's pretty much. And so Courtney felt ganged up. And Justin's mom brought up another woman. That's how the disconnect started. Right. And that's pretty much where it came from. So when, I think a long time ago, maybe when the early part of dating or something like that, Justin brought up another girl. And it made Courtney feel some type of way.
Justin's mom did.
Yeah, Justin's mom. And it made Courtney feel some type of way. And that's how, at that point, that's how to disconnect. Because you got to get to the root of whatever the issue is.
And I think Courtney felt shaded because by her mom, Justin's mom bring up that other girl, Courtney probably thinking, well, she not going to accept me open on because she's still talking about this other girl. You know what I'm saying? That's when all this stuff started between Courtney and Justin's mom.
So at this point, now they're sitting down and they're talking to the therapist, and the therapist is like, when you're not being real, you are performing. So all this stuff, y'all gonna have to air all of this dirty laundry. You're gonna have to speak to each other, and y'all gonna have to sit and have a good sit down. Talk to the auntie Courtney and talk to Justin's mom, because that's where the issues are with his side of the family. All right, so now we're going to sit down and going to talk to Auntie Pauline.
We already talked about that.
No, you went ahead, jumped way ahead and talked about that. That's so, right. Yeah, you know, you don't.
No, I just go right to the
Yeah, you do. So, yeah, you talked about it. So, Courtney is having a conversation with Auntie Pauline. And basically, Auntie Pauline wants Courtney to realize Justin has to be the head. He has to be the leader and everything. And Courtney's like, listen, Auntie, we don't do no gender roles in this relationship. And that's really not a gender role. That's just basically the way it's supposed to be. It's not, to me, it's not a gender role, you know. But anyway, so she was saying, you know, he needs to be the leader and he needs to be in his place. And, you know, and
that's what's wrong with society right now. The roles are, you know, it's been reversed, man. You know, you got women taking leadership roles in the household nowadays, and a man just sit at home playing video games, and you see how society looks because of it, you know. But
so that's basically what she's saying. She's really trying to get Justin to be the head and try to be a man.
Yeah, try to be a man.
And it seems like the auntie is forcing him to get in a position that I don't think that Justin is 100% ready for.
To be honest with you, I don't think they should have got married.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. That's just my personal feeling about it, because he's not ready to be a man yet.
So they pretty much agreed to disagree. You know what I'm saying? So she said, Auntie, can you respect that? She said, no, I can't.
Ooh,
I really can't get
I
with
give
that.
Auntie credit. She didn't back down. Because some people said, you know, okay, I can go. No, Auntie.
Auntie was like, nah, I can't really get with that. But
we can love each other from a distance.
So that's pretty much it. So now the therapist thinks that they need more healing. Like, this is just not enough. So she sends them off to a farm, excuse me, where they're going to talk in more depth about it. Now, they must have farm.
Ooh, you make it sound like they got sent off to slavery or something, but go ahead.
Okay. And so anyway, Justin, and they must have did a lot of editing because really they didn't show much.
Yeah, you can probably skip that.
Yeah, but anyway, so Justin was talking to his mom and everything, and she said that she really truly wants to build a relationship with Courtney, but you know, we understand as moms, and I'm a mom that have 2 sons, that when your son gets married, the mom is not that important. Not saying it from
Mama,
a bad
hey, I'll see you tomorrow, Mom. I'll see you tomorrow.
And I can say that from experience because our son is getting married next month in March, and when he really and truly started, you know, getting it, I guess you could say when he got engaged, really and truly, that's when my Valentine's, I don't get no birthday stuff no more. I don't get no Valentine's stuff no more. I don't get none to that. And he used to always just flourish me with all that stuff. But, you know, I'm not going to be that mom to get jealous. I am going to make it known. I'm saying, hey, did you forget that? Oh, yeah. But I do understand that, you know, all of his resources is going on, you know, toward his wedding and toward his new wife. So, I do get that. But the mom did make that statement and said, you know,
Mama, I'll be there tomorrow. Cause you know, real talk. You know, my mom basically saying how Justin's mom is. She felt like once I got married, it's like she understood that I had a wife, but she just don't want to be forgotten about. And most moms, when their sons do get married, they don't want them to forget about the moms. So I understand where Justin's mom coming from. You know, she said, I don't want to be sick and grow old. Some of she was saying, you just forget about me and stuff. So.
And she feel like that Courtney feels like she doesn't have to build a relationship with her as long as she have her son.
Right. And she feel like she's going to be left out.
Yep.
The mom did.
And so then they move on to where Courtney and Justin, let me see, I'm sorry. So now we move on to where Justin, Courtney and his mom, I'm sorry, pretty much are having a conversation, and they're talking. And they're talking about, they pretty much clearing the air because they bringing up the stuff that happened that caused a total wedge between them. And they cleared it up because she said when she came to the hospital, she said, I wasn't trying to be standoffish. I wasn't being standoffish. In fact, I'm the one that was telling Justin, let's go see your mom. Let's go see your mom. Let's go see your mom. And it brought a sigh of relief to her because she felt like, you know, it cleared the air on exactly what are we doing. And so I'm glad that they were able to clear the air. And I know due to editings, a lot more that was said that wasn't shown and everything. So it just seemed like they got, you know, in a better place. What you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
Well, I agree with you.
Okay, so moving on. So so basically the auntie, the mom, everybody cleared the air. They said they, you know, yeah, and they said what. You just moved too fast. They said what they needed to say and everything. So now let's move to the blessings.
Oh
my goodness. Don't you see these notes? Go with the notes. Quit rushing.
You all the way over there. I'm trying to get here. You all the way over there.
All right, so let's go to the blessings. Okay, so now let's go to the blessing. Let's see who didn't and who did get a blessing and sent a blessing. So now we go to Ron, which is Courtney's dad, and he said he wanted a clear understanding, and of course everybody wants Justin to get a backbone, so he gave him the blessing. Okay, so Bree, which is I'm sorry, Ron was Courtney's
dad.
Yeah, and so now we go to Bree, which is Courtney's sister, and she said yes, I'm giving him blessing. Then we go to the mom, and the mom feels better about the whole family being cohesive and Courtney getting along with his family and everybody just being one happy family. So she said yes. On Justin's side, y'all know this was the tricky side. On Justin's side, Paris, she said she now has a better understanding of everything and they were able to clear the air. So she said yes. The auntie, Pauline, after me, Pauline said, listen, I don't get it. I don't understand. She said she now has a better understanding, and I think for the most part, she's just gonna let them work that out on their own about him being the leader, the head, and all that stuff. And she did give a blessing. And now the mom, the mom, which is Justin's mom, and this was the whole thing about them to me. She said when she first came, she said no. And that's one reason why she was so adamant and not being involved in the wedding, because she was like, no, I'm not giving a blessing. I'm not with it. I'm not, nope. And she said after she had all of this stuff going on, because at first it was a lack of communication and all that stuff, she said she has now seen a change over these last 3 days. I think they've been in there. She's now seen a change. She has a better understanding. She loves her new future daughter-in-law.
That is for TV, but go ahead.
But to me, it's also editing. You got to think, you got 3 days worth of footage.
I know, but still,
and you got to
TV.
edit down to 1 hour.
And the reason why I say that
minutes.
because, go ahead, I'll tell you the reason why I say
go ahead.
it. The reason why I say it's for TV because at the end you saw the little notes they put on the end. They're saying Courtney and Justin's mom still working on the relationship. The relationship was still in progress or something.
Okay,
like that.
I thought okay.
Yeah, so that's why I said it's all for TV.
Yeah, and so yes, the mom said yes. And as we saw when they went ahead and got married. I think they got married in September of last year. Pastor Mike, which is a local pastor here, and he's pastor of the Rock. So I'm assuming that they are from Alabama, y'all. Everybody from Alabama.
No, it sounds like that auntie kind of reminded me of somebody in Alabama.
Yeah, and so it seems like they're from Alabama, and I think another family fiance was from Alabama. I don't know if it was the last one we did or not, but yeah.
Yeah, so, I was holding it out. I was just like, come on, let me give me a no. Let me give me a no. Wait for the auntie. She was my only hope, and she said yes. I was like, crap.
Anyway, all right, you guys. So on that note, that's all we got on this review. If you saw us, tell us your thoughts. What do you think about it? I know Courtney was a piece of work. I can tell you that she a piece of work, and she probably still is. But you know, anyway, they married now. You know, nobody can do about it. So it's on them. All right, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to our channel. And if you're watching us from Facebook, hey Facebook, don't forget to follow us. And make sure you comment on this video down below. So, all right, on that note, that's all I got. What about you, babe?
Oh, so
all right,
functional.
Let's get on out of here. I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. This is
so functional.
Child, if you don't get that, deuces.
Deuces, yeah.